Hello. Once again, I went rogue. I went unannounced. Is anybody out there? Gotta get a table here. Hello, anybody? Live from back porch. Good morning. Hi, Em. It's afternoon here. What time is it there? I went onto my phone and I got the world clocks going to see what time it is everywhere. Hi, Shaitanya. Shaitanya Patel. 1:20. Okay, cool. In the afternoon. Hey, Ursula. How are you? Oh, you're in the Central Time Zone. Okay, so yeah, just regular afternoon. Get everybody mixed up. I'm so glad to see you, Ursula. I was hoping to come that you would come. Yeah, I have everybody's times on my phone, so I could try to pick a time when everybody would be available. Not sure if you can see me. I'm on the back porch. It's kind of bright in one spot and dark in another. Hey, Willie, why don't you come over and say hi to everybody? Come here, Willie. Willie's intrigued by the neighbor. The neighbor's dog is out. So what's everybody doing? Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Are you Ursula's daughter? Jessica, if you are Ursula's daughter, then you are the winner of the shawl, right? She made you a shawl. Willie, come here. You want to say hello? Willie's laying down on the couch, on the porch. Yeah, okay, so you got the shawl. That was so pretty. It's so long. I love that. So what's everybody been doing? Oh, you're watching a movie. What movie are you watching? Is it anything I would know? From the 70s. That's cool. Emmy's crocheting her Call the Midwife blanket. You're getting ready to go to Joann's? Lucky. I went to a yarn shop yesterday that I'd never been to, and I got the prettiest yarn. I'll show it to you. It's so pretty. Have you ever heard of this? Knitting Fever Painted Mist? $1.50 big twist yarn today. That's a good deal. What colors are you looking at? I no, but it's gorgeous. Oh yeah, I love it. It's so soft. So soft. I did a little yarn shop tour yesterday. This little teeny town about an hour away. And yeah, they have a little tiny yarn shop. So I went and checked it out. Jessica is working on assignments all weekend, so finally took time off. Yeah, school is rotten. At least my son tells me it is. You have no yarn? Annie, where's all your yarn? You gotta go get some. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe you're being sarcastic. Maybe you do have some yarn after all. You want to see what else I got? This is so pretty too. There's a lot of it on here. I want to say like 500 yards with the colors. Oh, so pretty. And here's the last one. I don't know if you can see the sparkles in it. Maybe if I put it over here, you can see the sparkles. So pretty. I have no idea what the light is like out here. You know how when you're on your phone outside, you can't really see the screen very well? That's how this is. The movie name is Funny People. Not sure anyone outside South Africa would know it. Are they funny, the people in the movie? Thank you. I love the colors too. I just thought I'd pop on because I know that Ursula, and then there's a couple of friends in Australia, and I was like, oh, this would be a good time because they, I believe, are up still. Let me see. Check my times here. Ursula, I'm guessing it's about close to 8:30. You're busy with a baby shell blanket. And Emmy says both Hubs and I are yarn crafters, so you collect yarn. What's your husband like to do with yarn? I'm so happy you could make it too. Emmy, what's your husband do with yarn? Is he a knitter or a crocheter? Yes, 8:26. All right. Yay, we did our times right. He does crochet. That's cool. There's a new guy. Everybody seems to be gaga over him. Lamone, I think that's his name. I've seen his videos a few times. He crochets some wild clothes. You both crochet blankets. Cool. What do you do with all your blankets when you're done with them? I've got quite a collection. I've got to start donating them or something. And I just ordered some yarn from, where was it from? Hobie. I just ordered a bunch because I want to make a big Afghan for my husband. He doesn't know yet. Lamone is awesome. He is. He's really funny. He's a character. He makes some wild colored clothes. I love it. I know he goes on Ginger's live sometimes. Oh goodness. I'm sorry guys. I'm not making you car sick here. I almost dropped my computer. Is this new man a YouTuber making tutorials? Emmy, does he make tutorials? I don't know. I've seen some of his videos, but I haven't seen any tutorials. I think maybe, but I'm not sure. Lamone. I'm not even sure what his last name is. Everybody just calls him Lamone. Anybody got any finished objects? You finished that long shawl yet? Ursula? I know you made one for your daughter and you were going to make one for yourself. Hi, Petra. How are you? It's so good to see you. Emmy, we donate to the homeless and make blankets for the kids in our offices. Lots of new babies. Oh, that's nice. My nephew got married last weekend, and my sister got married a few months ago. So, fingers crossed. I'd love to have some babies. Petra, what are you doing today? You getting ready for your live? His name is Gerardo Lamont. Is it Gerardo or Gerardo? You say the G? Petra, did you get all your yarn sorted out? I saw the big piles that you had all over the floor. Got almost all of. Just need to make mental notes. You did. All right. Nice. I love organizing yarn. That the yarn store that I visited yesterday was like this little shop in this really small town, and She had a lot of yarn, like a lot, in so many different brands. She had everything from like Red Heart Super Saver right up to really expensive Noro stuff. I mean, just all over the place with the cost levels of the yarns. But it was organized, but there was just so much of it. I just wanted to go in and reorganize it the way I would want it. Hi, AI Amazing Invention. Hello. Is it AI or AL? Time in your country. You want to know what time it is in my country? Shawl is done. Yes, then made a scarf. Now on baby blanket. Was actually busy watching your tutorial on the dripping paint blanket when notification came on because the movie was on. Oh, good. Yeah, I love that dripping blanket, dripping paint blanket, but it takes forever. If I ever do it again, I'll do it with half double crochets, I think, just to make it grow a little faster because it took so long and I got tired of it. I'm impatient. I think a bigger hook is a good idea. Yeah, I think so too. I think in the one that I was looking at that was given to me, the example one that I saw, I'm pretty sure they used a lot bigger hook than the yarn, asked for because it was really like a loose drape. It was really nice. And mine was so thick and stiff, kind of. I didn't like it as much as the original. Yeah, a better drape. Emmy says that's why I do loads of Call the Midwife. It goes quickly and works up nicely. I haven't made one of those yet, and they do look so pretty. I think I might have to give that a try. I like that idea. Have you guys ever tried GraphGans? That's another idea that's kind of got me intrigued. It looks a little intimidating to have a lot of colors going at once. I don't know. I might give it a try. We'll see. And I know I want to try mosaics too. You're intimidated by GraphGans too. Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like it could get like a tangled up mess really easily. I don't know. Maybe. Give it a try. I don't know who you are, RB. I've made out an entire blanket with half double crochet, but blocks came out beautiful. Okay. So the blanket that you did with the half double crochet, they're all individual blocks. It sounds really pretty. Kind of like a quilt. Is that what you mean? Have you ever done one, Petra? A GraphGan? They do look time consuming. I think that since we're all YouTubers, we should all do videos of all of the blankets we've done. I think Jada and Stitches did that once a long, long time ago, and it was so much fun to look at. You don't plan on it? Yeah, I don't know. It might be fun. It would take me forever just to figure out what picture I'd want to do. I think it would take forever just to choose the picture. I don't know. Maybe you give it a try. Have you ever done any of the Hooked on Sunshine patterns? I haven't. Have you? And if you have, let me know. What do you think of them? Hooked on Sunshine. I'm trying to think. That is so familiar. Is Hooked on Sunshine on Pinterest a lot? Because that name is really familiar to me. Okay, so the little blocks of 20 stitches and 15 rows. Loved it. My husband claimed it as his blanket in front of the TV. Oh, that sounds really pretty. What colors did you use in it? Like all different colors or just two, like a checkerboard? Or they are gorgeous and they turn out beautifully. So does she do kits, Emmy? Is it something that you can buy in a kit? Oh, the Phoenix is hers. I have seen the Phoenix. Yeah, that is beautiful. So pretty. Was it you, Emmy, that was telling me about the water lily blanket, the round one? The Artist? Is the Artist another one? It's so weird to be on a live because I'm used to being on other people's lives and typing everything in, and I keep like forgetting that I don't have to type in my questions. Funny. The patterns are easy to read. Where do you get those? Is there a company that sells them, or does she sell them on Ravelry? I don't know these. I don't know too much about the kits and the patterns. I've never bought one. Ravelry. Each block was like a little tile of art. So I love it. I will post a picture. Oh, I would love that. I really want to see that. It sounds beautiful. Just little tiny blocks, right? 20 stitches and 15 rows. Yeah, so not too big. Oh, I look forward to seeing that. Some of the patterns are free, some are paid. Okay. I'll check her out on Ravelry. Ravelry is pretty cool. Like there's such a whole community of people on Ravelry. It's interesting. You've got like your Instagram people and you've got your YouTube people and your Facebook group people. And then Ravelry is like its own thing too. I put a pattern or two on Ravelry and all of a sudden like different designers started reaching out and chatting with me. It's pretty neat. They look like works of art. That sounds beautiful. You're on your phone, so can't type too fast with two fingers. I don't blame you. My phone has the swipe. Can you swipe from letter to letter? It's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to check that out though. I've got to look back. What was the name? Hooked on Sunshine. I have to remember that. Hooked on Sunshine. That sounds good. I will check that. Willie, do you want to come say hello? Come here, puppy dog. My son was on the porch with me and he just went inside. So now Willie is staring at the door. Steals the show, crochet and chefs. Hi, how are you? What's your regular name? If you look at my Facebook crochet, I did the little Prince Charming. Oh, it sounds beautiful. Is that a? It sounds like a baby blanket. Oh, Veronica. Okay, Veronica, I have seen your name. I want to say maybe Ginger's Live. Oh, Veronica, you're the one who does the videos with your son. It is a baby blanket. Aw. Yes, I have watched your videos, Veronica. Are you guys finding it hard to keep up with everybody and their channel names with their regular names? Hard to keep up for me. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for making your videos. I love them. Willie, hush. Can you hear him? He's crying at the door. So I went to, I had told people at the beginning that I went to this little yarn shop in this little tiny town yesterday, and there was a young lady there. Willie, quiet. And she was so cute. She kept calling me the YouTube lady. She was so sweet. She wanted to hold my camera and do some filming for me. Oh, she was so nice, you guys. We are changing the name because my son, he decided to be a part of my videos on my shows and he wants to learn crochet. Lucky you. Jessica says, while watching a movie with mom I'm on my phone. Pinterest looking for more amigurumi ideas to do in December for the holidays. I've got to try that. I keep telling myself I'm going to try it. Oh, his name is Alexander, right? So, steals the show Crochet and Chefs. Oh, sorry, I don't know if you guys are picking up on the traffic noise, but a motorcycle just went by. So, you guys do cooking on your channel too, is that right, Veronica? The kitchen is my least favorite room in the house. I hate to cook. Oh, you're gonna have a live chat today around 6:30. Very good. Nice. What do you guys like to cook? My hair is crazy. Oh my goodness, the traffic is really loud here. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Emmy says you would rather cook than clean. I wouldn't. I'd rather eat than do both. Mexican food. He loves tamales. Oh, that sounds fun. More like country food. Like food from Mexico? Is that what you mean by country food? I don't cook much at all. I really don't. I just don't enjoy it. I'm not good at it. I cook enough to keep everybody fed and healthy, and that's about it. Once in a while, I'll break down and make a meatloaf or something, but it's usually something that I open a package and put in the oven. Yeah. Oh, Y is for Mexico. Oh, Y is I. I love more like country food. Okay. Gotcha. 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 So, Veronica, what are you working on? Do you have any crochet projects right now that you're working on? I started a new project. It's like it's like a cowl. So I've made one and I'm making another one, and then if I like it, I'll put the pattern on Ravelry and maybe do a tutorial. Everybody's making the pocket shawls. Have you guys noticed that? There's a lot of them out there. Lots of pocket shawls. It's like the new thing. Everybody's gonna have one this winter in their closet. Veronica just finished a throw blanket for one of my customers. Oh, do you have an Etsy store? Do you sell your project, sell your work? I'm not fast enough to sell my projects. It would take them forever. I'd have unhappy customers. Willie, Willie. I thought once about doing an Etsy store, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of work, a lot of pressure. I don't know. I don't think I would want to do it. And then I thought, well, maybe I would do, some little things for a craft show. But even that seems like a lot of pressure. I don't know. Working to do scrubbies for my dishes and some for my customers. They are already in a lot for me. So I'm working like crazy. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I hope you're charging appropriately so that you're getting paid for all that hard work you're putting in. Yeah, you've seen them too. The granny, I'm sorry. I called you granny. Sorry, Ursula, you're not a granny. Yeah, the pocket shells, they're pretty popular. I haven't worn one, so I guess they'd probably be comfortable. I'm loving my shawl at my desk at work, though. My blue one. I took it to work and I wear it all the time. It's really cozy. I love it. Ursula, I can't remember what kind of yarn you used for your long shawl that you made. I think it was one though that we can't get here. So I did it again yesterday when I went to that store. I fell in love with the yarn, and then I only bought one like ball of it. I always do that. Why do I do that? Okay, Veronica, so you're just doing Instagram and people follow you there and they know that you're doing that crochet. So they just like message you and then you work out the details, I guess, right? Okay, Paprius. Okay, Paprius. I wonder if we can get that here. It looks really pretty and soft. Yeah, but do you guys do that? Do you ever buy just like you fall in love with the yarn and you only buy one ball and then you're like, well, what am I going to do with it? I don't know why I do that. I've done it so many times. So I was telling you about this little, well, she's not a little girl. She's 21, but this girl that was at the yarn shop yesterday, um, she's autistic and she was so sweet and she just followed me everywhere and kept calling me the YouTube lady and Willie. She was filming for me, and so she kept showing me this soft yarn. Have you guys seen this stuff? It's like fur. That's okay, nature, no problem. Veronica says they love it and the price I put on in the scrubbies, and they say that's a good price. That's good as long as you're happy with the price. You know, I think that people forget how much time it takes for crafters to make these things, and they're not always understanding when the price is a little higher. But you know, you have to get paid for your time. Your time is valuable, so that's good that you're getting the price you want. Yeah. So anyway, the young lady that was there yesterday, she loved this stuff. She kept showing it to me, and she likes a lot of tack. Put a brim on it with some of the fur. Oh, it says my connection is unstable. Am I freezing up on you guys? Ursula often buys one ball, but try to do it in one weight, like double knit. Okay. Veronica, yes, and sometimes they ask me for something about creation and crochet, so I just tell them, you send a picture and I'll look at the picture and I'll say if I can or I can't. Yeah, that's interesting. Is it hard to do that, Veronica? To just like look at a picture and know whether or not you can do it? I think it would be hard to just recreate someone else's vision. You definitely would have to have a picture. Emmy commits to so many things, too many things. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard sometimes. This weekend, I was really struggling with how to get everything that needed to be done. You know, I normally go to my mom's on the weekend and help her clean the house, and you know they're getting older and they need that help. And yeah, you hate to say no, but I ended up leaving work on Friday just a little bit early so I could go to her house, help her with the, you know, the housework, and then so I could come home and do my own house and, you know, take a little road trip just because it's important to get that time to yourself. Ursula, so weird. We're in the same room, but somehow I'm like three sentences behind Jessica's feed and what she hears. Yeah, I had a little thing that came up on my screen that said my connection was unstable. I don't know why it would be, but hopefully it's okay now. Jessica's got to switch phones with you. See if you can be ahead for a change. So is it starting to become spring there, Ursula? Is the weather getting nicer? I know it's been cold this winter. It's not really hard, huh? That's good, Veronica. It sounds like you've definitely found your niche there. Sounds like you're doing what you want to do, and that's a great thing. I wish I could just crochet all the time. Ursula's husband spent yesterday helping your mom. He moved stuff for her. He's the muscle. Yeah, my mom, she's doing pretty well, but my stepfather is really, really sick. So she spends so much time with him and caring and nursing for him that she doesn't have a lot of time to get to the housework. And then when she does get the time, she's exhausted. Willie, what are you doing? Can you guys hear him? He's crazy. Yeah, work does get in the way of fun for sure. It does for me. And I love my job. I really do. But I'm not passionate about it. I would I would happily do my job for 4 hours a day instead of 8. The weather's still cold and rained all day. Then it's hotter, and then a few days of raining. Not many hot days yet. It's getting colder here. We've had frost on the grass the last 3 mornings, I want to say. Starting to feel like fall. Oh, Emmy, oh, I probably shouldn't ask y'all what you do for a living. But if you want to offer up what you do for a living, you can. I'm a secretary at a school. I work in the special education office. Am I in Chicago? No, I'm not in Chicago. I'm in New York. Emmy, you're in the Midwest. Are you in Chicago? And I think Veronica's is maybe California. And Ursula is down in South Africa. And I don't know if Petra's still on or not, but she's, I want to say Kentucky or Tennessee. I think Kentucky. Emmy's an executive assistant to the CEO of a digital marketing firm. Wow, that sounds impressive. And you're in Minnesota. Okay, so Midwest. I was kind of close. Minnesota. I bet it's getting cold there too. Yeah, I'm not ready for it. In some ways, I'm not ready for it. I do like being cozy next to the electric fireplace, though. Oh, Veronica, you're in Atlanta. Okay, I knew you were someplace hot. For whatever reason, I was thinking it was California. Atlanta. We always call it Hotlanta. You've had frost too. I bet Veronica hasn't had frost yet. Jessica is a student in BA in art. Oh, animation. That's cool. I love that. Like still animation, like pictures or video. Summers are hot, so we don't mind it arriving later. We had a drought for a long time. I'm a transcriber, do legal transcripts for arbitration and parliament, etc. That's neat. I love hearing what people do. I was talking to another YouTuber at the last live, and she mentioned that her husband was a musician. And later she sent me some of his band's recordings, and they're amazing. And it turns out that they've won all of these awards that are like similar to our Grammys. They're Canadian. Junos, I think she called them. And it was amazing. So cool. I love to hear what everybody does. Yeah, Veronica's down in Hotlanta. My sister's about 4 or 5 hours from Atlanta. She's down in Tallahassee. I don't know. I think someday we might head south once we're retired. Emmy's job is important but not cool, but it is very creative. That's good. Gotta have that. Oh my gosh, Ursula, you used to work for Special Needs Education Center 14 years ago as a secretary, just like me. And now you're at home. That's what I do. I'm a secretary in the we call it special education, but special needs program. Kind of the same thing. Ours is with the public school, so it's pretty neat. I really enjoy it. Hi, Gabri. How are you? What you doing today? That is so interesting, Ursula. So does mine. Mine is as well. Um, he is very high functioning, so he's in regular school, but it's a struggle. We're in our last year of school. It's a challenge, but I wouldn't change him or trade it for all the tea in China. My son is just learning to drive. It's exciting. He's getting better. It was scary at first couple times, but we're getting there. Gabri, what are you working on? You got any projects going? Willie, Willie, come here and stop being so sad. He's just crying. He wants to go into my son. I think I'll just let him in. You guys can come with me. Come here, Willie. You want to go inside? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Now he's happy. I'm just sitting in the sun because it's so warm. Hope I didn't blind you just now. Priscilla from South Africa. Look at that. We've got another person from South Africa. Hi, Priscilla. Welcome to the chat. Ursula was just telling us that it's still hot in South Africa. Or it's not hot. I'm sorry. Going backwards. It's still cool in South Africa, but you're okay with it. Gabri, I surely have 2 blankets, ATM, and Anya's wool for the next Cal on its way. That's exciting. I'm not as familiar with her newest Cal. I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to really look into Anya's page lately. For a long UB do crochet. I'm not sure what you're asking, Veronica. Crochet alongs? Is that what you're asking me about? Cape Town. Hey, Cape Town. Where's my phone? Cape Town was one of the ones I have on my clock. So I would know what time it was all over the place because I wanted to get as many friends as I could. And last time I missed Ursula because she was asleep. Gabri's in Italy. Greetings from Italy now, but I normally live in Germany. Oh, ATM at the moment. ATM in the United States means automatic teller machine. So it's like the bank machine where you get money. I was like, ATM? I don't understand. So Priscilla's in Cape Town. And Ursula, where are you in South Africa? Are you also, you're not in Cape Town, are you? Can't remember. At the moment. I have to remember all of the little acronyms. I just learned BTW is by the way. Yeah. ATM means that here as well. Oh, in South Africa, it means automatic teller machine. Hi, Julie. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, that's okay, Gabri. That's all right. You spelled it out for me nicely. Julie, what you working on? Have you got all of your wool for Anya's latest Cal? I hear she's got a good Cal coming up. Oh, your son gave you a list of acronyms. Yeah, and I work in a high school. It's good to know these things. Keep up with this stuff. Durbanville is a northern suburb of Cape Town. That's cool. So do you guys know each other? Priscilla and Ursula? You're not too far from each other. About 30 miles or 30 kilometers outside Cape Town. Priscilla, hi Julie. We miss Anya's live tonight. Yeah, she said she had to do something parental. So I don't know. Is she taking her kiddos back to university or something? Maybe. Julie, you're a tester. I had a feeling you probably would be. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, you're asking me, how long have I done crochet? Okay, Veronica, I learned to crochet when I was pretty small. I don't know how old, maybe 6 or 7. My grandmother taught me how to do little things. And then, as I was growing up, I kind of set it aside and picked it up again as an adult. I think a lot of us have done that. And she taught me how to knit too. So YouTube retaught me all of this stuff my grandmother had already taught me. Oh, Julie. Oh, she's taking her daughter to uni. I had a feeling. I had a feeling that was what it was. Ursula, did you say what you are working on crocheting at the moment? Yeah, I am working on a cowl. Um, I should have brought the book out with me, but I bought this book a few months ago, and it was 300 crochet stitches, and I have put sticky notes on the pages of the book of all of the stitches I want to learn. And then I'm making a swatch for each of them and keeping them in a little separate bag with the number of the stitch and what it's called. And so I got to the third one and I loved this stitch so much that I was like, oh, I just want to make something with this stitch. So I'm making a cowl with it. Bye, Emmy. It was good to see you. Have fun at Joanne's. Lucky girl. Oh, so Priscilla's working on a blanket. Hi, Jan. How are you? Working on the Woodbury Castle shawl. Ordered yarn from Anya for the cowl. Julie says, I wish I had someone who taught me to learn from YouTube. You learned from YouTube too. Oh, thanks. I love the color pooling blanket too. I was able to track down 2 more skeins, so I can keep going. Gabri, related to the above topic, my nephew has autism too. I will crochet a Tetris blanket very soon. He will love it. He will love it for sure. I love Tetris. I play Tetris in my freezer. And my freezer's too small, and every time I go to the grocery store, I have to play freezer Tetris, trying to fit everything in there. Ursula also learned as a child to crochet, then knitted for years and started to crochet again at 25. Nice. Julie says hi to Jan. Jan is the busiest crocheter. I tell you, Jan, you're like a factory. You are just constantly finishing projects. You must just crochet like so fast. Veronica is trying to finish her king size blanket for her bed, and you're using the anniversary cake yarn. I could not believe how huge those were. They're so enormous. Okay, see ya, Ami. Hi, Roxy. How are you? I'm so glad you came. I know I said the last time that I would announce when I was going to do a live again, but I don't know how to do that without doing a video. Who do I announce it to? Oh, Priscilla finished her Woodbury shawl 2 days ago. Very nice. Love to see pictures. Jan says hi to the Julies. Yay, I'm getting more skeins. Yeah, Jan is the crochet queen. We need to make her a crown and send it to her. You didn't like the size of the shawl, so you frogged it. Was it too big? Julie's in the UK and we can't get those anniversary cakes. Oh, I'm sorry, Julie. They're huge. I can't believe how big they are. Gabri, have any of you done the Nature's Walk Cal from Sandra Paul? I haven't. I will. I have a confession. I have never done a cal ever. Oh, I'm glad you did check in, Roxy. Were you grocery shopping or yarn shopping or clothes shopping? Hi, Juanita. I'm so glad to see you. Oh, you're doing your shopping right now? That's fun. Jan's retired and crochet keeps me from snacking. It's good for that for sure. Dropped off 20 lap gans at the hospice last week. The shawl just wasn't all that big. Groceries, boring for sure. Did that this morning. Hate it. Roxy, doing the nature's walk now. I'm gonna have to look it up. It sounds pretty. Is it like greens and browns? Jan. Also, we have a new Hobby Lobby in Rochester. That sounds nice. I think, Jan, didn't you tell me that you were getting one like close to your house? Yeah, it's probably a good thing that my closest Hobby Lobby is over an hour away. Juanita, have never done a cal. How does it work? A cal is a crochet along. So the designer, let me think of how to describe it. The designer breaks the pattern up into sections and releases a section of the pattern at a time. And so groups of people will crochet a section at the same time. You know, like say week one, they do rows 1 through 15 or whatever. And then week two, they'll do another. And a lot of times these cals, people post pictures like on a Facebook group or Instagram or something so everybody can watch each other's progress and they crochet along together. So it's pretty neat. Everybody ends up with similar projects. They don't always use the same colors, you know, so they look a little different. So 2 miles, Jan. Wow, that's within walking distance. Nature's Walk has lots of colors, especially if you want to make the extra motifs and colors you choose for yourself. I'll have to look it up. It sounds pretty. Oh, you're welcome, Juanita. Priscilla says it's fun doing a cal. Can't wait for the next part. Yeah, I have to do one. I just have never done it. I don't know why. I don't have a problem with them. I made one. I made a cal, but I've never done a cal. It sounds like fun though. I don't know how I feel about the cals that are secret, like when you don't know what you're making. I don't know. I think I'm too frugal. I always think, well, what if I started making it and I didn't like it? Then what? So, have you guys ever done the mystery cals? And if you did you like the finished project? Priscilla, are you gonna do Anya's new cal? Is that one like? Do you guys know what it is yet? Is it a blanket? I might have to look it up. Seeing lots of the mosaic queen cal that Tina is doing. Yeah. You don't think you could do it, Julie? Why not? I heard it's pretty simple to do mosaic. Ursula is helping Juanita. Someone posts something weekly and people decide to go on. Yeah. So it's a blanket using autumn colors. That sounds pretty. I'm guessing it's Stylecraft Special DK. I know that's her favorite. Priscilla's doing a blanket cal. Yay! Ursula. But I like to know what I'm making, especially if I'm spending money on the yarn. Yeah, that's how I am too, Ursula. I like to know what I'm making. I don't know. It sounds fun. I might give it a try sometime. I spend a lot of money on yarn. I can't wait. I have a Hobby, Hobbii, Hobbii, right? I have an order coming from them. I've never ordered from them before, but Kate at Bitches and Stitches did a yarn unboxing from Hobie, and it sounded so nice. I had to buy some. Anya has shared lots of pictures of the blanket. I'll have to look and check it out. Hi, Maze Runner. Yeah, I'll have to check out the blanket. I'd like to see it. Is joining a requirement or anything? For doing a cal, you don't have to join anything. No. Unless you were going to like post pictures. Nature's Walk in Scapius. Am I saying it right? Stonewashed. I will be doing Anya's new cal. Ordered it the day the website went live. Not colors I would usually choose, so nice to try something different. Gabri is asking, do you use all the blankets you crochet? I know that I use some of them, and some of them I give away. Like I've made a blanket for my father-in-law and my dad and my stepdad, and most of my nieces have gotten a blanket for me at some point. Yeah, Juanita, you would decide. Yeah. Bye, Maze Runner. Yeah, Cal is crochet along. Are you talking about Ophelia Talks new mystery Cal? Oh, is she doing a mystery Cal too? We were just talking about Cals in general. Um, and yeah, of course, Adna's name did come up because she's got one coming up. Julie keeps seeing lots of unboxing videos and really have no room for any more yarn. I know. What I need is more time to use the yarn. Priscilla says, I will be doing mine in Kismet Lollipop yarn. We don't have style craft yarn in Cape Town. Kismet Lollipop. I like the sound of that. Veronica, don't forget everybody give her a thumbs up. Oh, thanks, Veronica. Thumbs up to you. Roxy says all her cows have a bit of mystery. That's the truth. She is the queen of teas. She loves teas. Ursula, that's what it stands for. The benefit is that you feel part of the group doing the same thing, which is nice. It really is. It is nice to be part of the group. I've done lots of Anya's projects and posted them to the Facebook group, and then seen other people's takes. Like the last one was the modern vintage, and it was really neat to see how everybody's blankets were similar, but their color choices and maybe the way they lined it up were different. Like I did stripes, and someone else did solids, and another person used variegated. So it's pretty neat. Petra's talking about the autumnal walk. No, I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, Julie was telling us about it. It sounds like beautiful colors. Yeah, so many unboxings and not enough room. That's for sure. Julie says it's not really a mystery, but the stitches are so easy. It's something you can do and watch TV. Like that. We've got to be able to multitask. I don't think Petra is here, Veronica. We're just talking about Petra. Priscilla, lollipop colors is fabulous. I've got to find out what that lollipop looks like. Julie, I wanted to do your market bag, but didn't have enough cotton. Oh, that's good. Your sister-in-law is going to give you some. It's good. It's not hard, and it's definitely useful. I know I made one for my mom and my sister, and they both use theirs all the time. In Cape Town, we often need to substitute yarns. Yeah, I've seen the yarn that you've used a lot, Ursula, in your videos, and I always think it looks so interesting. I think it was you that had one that had the chick on it. I loved it. I was like, oh, I love that chick yarn. Gabby says, lately there are a lot of unboxings around. Some of them are quite crazy. 30 kilograms, 40 kilograms of yarn. That's a lot. That's a lot of yarn. Juanita, can't wait to try your paint blanket. So excited to choose the colors. Yeah, I loved making it, but it did take a long time. So you might want to consider doing half double crochets instead of single crochets, or maybe using a big hook to keep those stitches kind of loose, because All of those single crochets takes a long time. Petra! Hi, Petra! Veronica, look at all those emojis. Ursula, which is why I'm always specific about the yarns in my tutorials so that it's easy to substitute. You do really well with your tutorials. If you guys haven't checked out Ursula's OM Granny Square channel, she does some nice tutorials. And Petra and Veronica. So there's a lot of our YouTube friends on here. So great that everybody supports everybody else, you know. Petra. You have got your yarn wall is just growing. You're going to be, you know, going up against these other big yarn walls soon. More and more and more. All that paint box loveliness, gorgeous. It was you. I thought it was you, Ursula. I was like, look at that yarn. It's so cool. There's a few more of you on now, and I was asking if any of you had heard about this yarn. If any of you used it. Knitting Fever. Ooh, there's a big old honeybee next to me. I hope he doesn't sting me. This is one I bought yesterday. And then this is another one. Oops. Sorry, I'm holding my computer in place. Is it Sidar or Sidar? That was another one I found at that yarn store. And I hadn't ever heard of either of them. But there's a lot of yarn out there. This one, though, is, I think it's English or British. What does it say on it? Wakefield, England? Ursula, I laughed when you mentioned that about the chick yarn because I didn't connect the dots. Oh, yeah, Julie, that's what it says. It's a UK yarn. I'd never seen it before. They made it to Walton, New York, which is a very little teeny tiny town here. Oh, that's in Yorkshire where my father-in-law lives. Very nice. How many grams? Let me see. 200. 500 meters. There's quite a bit of it there. It's probably going to be a shawl, another one, or a scarf. It's so pretty and it's really soft. I like it. Can't wait to play with it. There's not enough hours in the day to play with all of our yarn. Yeah, I think that's all I've got that's new. Oh, I did get this little thing of sock yarn, but we have this here, Premier Wool Lace. I like this though. It's really, I don't know if you can see the sparkles. It's stretchy. There's something in it that makes it stretchy. Nanhe? Is it Nanhe? How'd you write italicized in live chat? I don't know what that means. Oh, thanks, Julie. It is a nice color. I love it. Pretty. Well, you guys, I don't. Oh, let's see. Veronica, I love the color. Thank you, Veronica. I like it too. And I dropped it on the floor. I'm gonna pick it up. Sorry about that. Moving you guys around. Putting you in the sunbeam. Oh, I dropped it again. All right. Well, you know what? It's not going to fall any further. It's just going to stay there. More yarn porn. You got that right, Juanita. I can't even get emojis now, so I don't know about italics. Oh, you know what? It took me forever to learn how to do the emojis on my Chromebook. For that, I just have to left click and then go up to the top and it says emoji. Now, I have to get our teenagers to help us out with these things. Veronica says she's addicted to yarn. I think you're right, Veronica. I've seen enough of your videos You like to yarn shop for sure. But yep, Juanita is too. I think we all are. If we weren't, we wouldn't be here chatting for an hour about yarn. Oh my goodness. Some of the people in my family think I'm crazy, I think, because I like yarn so much. And my mother always says, "What do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas?" And I say yarn, and she thinks I'm crazy. Crazy, am I? Veronica just got some yesterday from Hobby Lobby and today from Walmart. They had really nice colors at Walmart. Yeah, I was in Walmart today getting groceries, and I just couldn't wait to get out of there. And my son was like, "Yeah, I could tell you really wanted to get out of Walmart because we didn't stop at the yarn section." Julie is using yarn and collecting yarn are two different hobbies. That's for sure. I think you could add organizing yarn to that too, because I love to organize it. I'm always moving it around. Right, Petra? Petra's doing that a lot herself. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Ursula. We can feel your smiley faces. OMG Granny Square is Ursula. Oh my Granny Square. That's what I always think when I see it. So funny. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to let you go. It's been an hour. I've got some crocheting to do and got to catch up on everybody else's lives. You're welcome, Priscilla. I will try to see if I can come up with a time that, I do regular lives. We could do this again. Ursula, last year was first time a family member thought of getting me yarn voucher for Christmas, and that was fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, my husband got me a gift certificate last year for my birthday, and I was so excited. Bye, Jan. Bye, Julie. It was good to see you. I'm so glad. Wow, Veronica is laughing till she cries. Look at her go. Thanks, Roxy. It was good to see you again. Bye bye. Bye, Ursula. Bye. Who else was on here? Petra and Ursula's daughter. I can't remember her name. And Gabri, Juanita. I'm scrolling. And Jan's already left. Veronica. And Emmy. And she went to go yarn shopping. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thanks, guys. It was good to see everybody. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Bye, Jessica. Jessica. That's who I was thinking of. Bye, Ursula. We'll see you next time.